Seth, I guess we got to hit Illinois and Baylor before we let you go here at the top of the hour. What do you make of the Illini winning last night against college basketball's hottest team, shorthanded, without perhaps the runner-up player of the year, in sterling fashion, routing Michigan?
We're going to find out really what this Illinois team's all about. What I mean by that is Andre Curbelo, the ball was going to be in his hands. Adam Miller had to step up and make shots. Trent Frazier would have a new role. In a way, this team grew without Ayo Dosunmu. So you know what? At some time during the NCAA tournament, Dosunmu might get in foul trouble. Now they know they can go and beat the best team in the country, which I thought was Michigan. How did they do it? Terrific guard play. Trent Frazier and Curbelo were absolutely phenomenal. And a tremendous defensive game plan by Brad Underwood. The ability to keep everything in front, not get split, not overhelp. And the job they did on Isaiah Livers and Franz Wagner was absolutely incredible. That is a big-time win, and not only a win you can build on, but a win now that you understand if Dosunmu goes out with foul trouble, we still can compete with the best teams in the country.
Seth, describe to people, how good is the Big Ten? How many teams from the Big Ten will make the NCAA tournament this year?
I think 9 or 10. And you know what? 9 or 10, and I think probably 6 of them can make deep runs in the NCAA tournament. The Big Ten and the Big 12 are two of the best conferences in college basketball. It's not even close. The games are different. The games aren't games. They're events. They're must-see TV. You watch the games, and they're just different. The Big 12, all 7 of those teams could make it to the Sweet 16. That's how good that league is. But the Big 10 is ridiculous. Every single night, like Michigan State last night, they come back and they beat Indiana. All of a sudden, Aaron Henry's playing at a high level. And then that Baylor West Virginia game, Jay Will, and I know you watched. I mean, that was a high-level game. The vaccine is undefeated. I'm just telling you, the vaccine is undefeated. I'm telling you, the virus is undefeated. The virus is flat out undefeated. So it takes time for teams to recover from the virus. There's a difference between a contact trace and actually having the virus. The Baylor team was ravaged with the virus. They're on their way back, and you saw it yesterday. You saw, obviously, Davion Mitchell and Jared Butler make big plays down the stretch. That's Baylor basketball. You saw them get stops when they had to get stops against West Virginia. That's Baylor basketball. You saw Matt Meyer, who only played 5 minutes against Kansas because he was physically unable to get 18 off the bench. That's Baylor basketball. You saw Jonathan Tchamwa Tchatchoua. It took me a month to learn to say that name. All right, come off the bench. Yeah, Jonathan Tchamwa Tchatchoua. Come off the bench and make big plays. But right here, Jared Butler playing to contact, the physicality of this team. It's the best backcourt in college basketball. And you know, Jay, well, I call the guards not point guards, but ball guards.
Ball guards, yeah.
The ball guards of Davion Mitchell and Jared Butler are relentless. And this charge right here, I don't know, charge block. Here's the deal. If that was Duke playing Maryland for a national championship, and Duke was on defense, that would have been a charge.
Hey, no need to take knocks at us, okay? We're just trying to beat Georgia Tech, damn it. Hey, I do want to, and that didn't go well last night. I don't want to talk about it. Give me an NBA comp for Cade Cunningham, because this is one of the best drafts I think we're going to have in a while that's coming up here. I thought he plays a little bit like Grant Hill. What would you say his comp is?
Yeah, I'm not sure he's bouncy as Grant was when Grant was healthy. I think he's a mixture between Ben Simmons and slow-mo, Kyle Anderson. I think that's my comp. You talk about a big point guard. Think about Kyle coming out of UCLA. His size, the pace that he played with, he never got sped up. He could see over the defense, made enough shots to keep you honest. This dude has the clutch gene. He defers the first 30 minutes of the game, gets everyone involved. And then all of a sudden, when the game's on the line, he's ridiculous. Right there, like you can walk him down to a post-up. He can shoot the three. Really good job of looking over the defense, coming off ball screens. He has all kinds of runner. Here's a runner right here, I think. I mean, the guy is a very complete player. And I'll tell you the other thing, Jay Will, and you know how important this is when you make that transition from college to the NBA. He has a great spirit about him. He's an incredible teammate. He's extremely inclusive. And I like this Oklahoma State team because they play with a joy and a joy for each other, not a joy for themselves and their own success, but a joy for each other. I see that in this Oklahoma State team, and I see that in also another team that has a great freshman in Scotty Barnes in Florida State. Both of those teams, they all enjoy each other's success. It's not about them. It's about the team success, and they all share in it. And I think Oklahoma State's the real deal. I love what they're doing defensively, and I love Cade Cunningham's game. But, slow-mo. I mean, you look at the way he plays. Never rushed. Slow-mo and a little Ben Simmons on the side.
It's a pretty good comparison. Barnes and Cade Cunningham, by the way, on the Wooden Award finalist list. Seth Greenberg with us. College basketball season heating up. The Wendy's Wooden Watch has begun. Go to ESPN.com. Search Wooden Watch for the list of Wooden Award late season top 20 nominees to watch as the season rolls on. He mentioned Barnes. He mentioned Cunningham. Right now, Luka Garza, of course, in pole position as well for the award, the John R. Wooden Award, won by Jay Will in 2002, presented by Wendy's. Last thing for you, Seth. We aren't talking about it here as much because we still got 11 days to go to get to Selection Sunday. But what are your general thoughts on the tournament bracket not being reseeded and teams popping in from the first four out right into the field if there were to be some sort of outbreak on a team? How do you think the NCAA and the plan that they've put forth will work?
It's the only way you could do, because, if this was a bracket, all right, and all of a sudden they had to reseed it, there are a lot of brackets filled out. There's a lot of money involved. So, you don't have a lot of people doing this. And you know what? You just can only do that so many times. So you have to have a plan. The TBT this summer did the same thing. They had teams in the bullpen, and, if a team came in and had a positive test, you brought the next team in, they took their place. Is it fair? No. But, anything and everything that's gone on this season is not fair. But you know what? It's equitable, and that, no one knows what's going to happen. And you've got to have some type of plan. I've said 3 Ps: multiple plans, patience, and protocol. And you know what? We're close to the finish line. It's amazing accomplishment for the players, for the administrators, for the officials, and everyone involved in college basketball. It's been incredible. So, you know what? Take your bracket, fill it out. Hope that the team that you have advancing.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.